Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about why the GMC Envoy is very cheap to buy these days. We own two GMC Envoys. One is a 2004 with the 5.3 liter V8 engine, and the other one is a 2006 Envoy with the 4.2, which we own since new. Hit that subscribe button and show your support to my channel. My channel has grown a lot and it's all thanks to you guys for your continuous support. If you're looking for LED lights for your GMC Envoy or any other vehicle, check out Auxito LED lights and receive 15% off if you use my promo code, which is GMC Lincoln. Let's get on with the video, shall we? I want to mention that this video is just my opinion and it should not scare anyone from buying a GMC Envoy. The GMC Envoy is relatively cheap on the used car market for several reasons. Number one, fuel economy. The Envoy's fuel efficiency is below average by modern standards. For instance, it offers approximately 14 to 16 miles per gallon in the city and up to 19 to 22 miles per gallon on the highway, depending on the configuration you have. This may deter buyers concerned about rising fuel costs. Especially nowadays, with everything going all electric or hybridization, we're seeing a lot of gas-guzzling vehicles like the Envoy become very cheap in the used market. If you're concerned about fuel economy, the Envoy may not be the best vehicle for you because as an Envoy owner, you're going to be paying a lot for gas, especially if you have the V8. The inline 6 is a bit better, but still, she's a thirsty girl. The 5.3 liter V8 did have a cylinder deactivation technology in 2005, which only uses 4 cylinders when cruising on the highway or at lower throttle scenarios, but it proved to be a very problematic system, which still affects many GM V8s to this day. Reason number 2, depreciation. All vehicles experience depreciation, but SUVs like the Envoy, especially those with higher fuel consumption, tend to depreciate faster. The Envoy was discontinued back in 2009, making earlier Envoy models more than 20 years old. Also, GMC is not a Toyota or Lexus product, or should I say GM in general is not known for the reliability and build quality, so this decreases the value of the vehicles even further. You still see 20-year-old Toyota and Lexus vehicles still hold their values quite well, but when you look at a GM vehicle, they can be had for less than $3,000 Canadian. And the Envoy is a great example of that. Number 4, the competition. The mid-size SUV market is highly competitive. There are many newer and more efficient alternatives with better features such as the Honda CR-V, Toyota Highlander, or the Jeep Grand Cherokee, just to name a few. This abundance of options drives down demand for older models like the Envoy. The Envoy wasn't a special vehicle to begin with. It was just another rebadged GM vehicle for the time. The Ford Explorer of the time did a lot of things better. It was better styled, handled a lot better, and was a lot more reliable than the Envoy. But the Envoy outcompeted the competition with its engines. The 4.2 engine was class-leading when it came to horsepower, but unfortunately, the rest of the vehicle was a letdown, which is another reason why the Envoy is so cheap in the used market. The 5.3 liter V8 engine was also very reliable and had class-competitive power and towing capacity. GM had the right ideas, but failed to put everything together in a good manner. Reason number 5, reliability issues. Although the Envoy has a decent reputation overall, certain models have been prone to issues such as faulty instrument clusters, electrical problems, transmission and engine concerns. These potential repair costs can reduce the demand, thus lowering the prices. The Envoy is known for its terrible 4L60E transmission failures. If you're planning to buy an Envoy, make sure to check for the transmission. Most likely it's on its second transmission or it's about to go bad. There are a lot of electrical issues as well. With all these issues on the Envoy, nobody wants to spend thousands of dollars fixing all this crap, which is why the Envoy is so cheap on the market. Reason number 6, outdated features. Compared to modern SUVs, the Envoy lacks advanced safety features, convenience, and infotainment features such as adaptive cruise control, touchscreen displays, or lane keeping assist, just to name a few. Buyers looking for the up-to-date technology may prefer newer vehicles. Sure, you can add an aftermarket screen in here, but it won't be anywhere as good as the newer stuff. This is quite an analog vehicle, so if you're looking for a techie car, this ain't it. Last but not least, reason number 7 is market perception. The GMC Envoy isn't seen as a luxury or premium SUV, which further limits its appeal. Its simpler build and utilitarian design makes it less desirable than vehicles from brands like Lexus or Acura. Like I mentioned before, this is just one of GM's rebadged vehicles from the 2000s. The Envoy isn't an attractive vehicle from the outside as well. It's just pretty bland and boring looking to many people. Nowadays, people want fancy LED headlights and a bunch of screens inside. It's all for show, which is why vehicles like the GMC Envoy is not in demand, which is kind of sad if you ask me. We live in such a throwaway society, so many of these older vehicles are just not cared for. Overall, if you need a budget-friendly SUV with good towing capacity, up to 6,300 pounds in some trim, and rugged performance, the Envoy might be a good choice for you. However, ensure it has been well maintained and set aside a budget for potential repairs. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you all next time.